Hello everyone, my name is Mai, and today my friend Lacey are going to present about how smart connected products are reshaping the industry structure. Our presentation will first go through a brief introduction and then the analysis of part of 5 forces on how smart connected products are changing the industry. Then the new industry boundaries and the systems will be discussed. Finally, we will have a short summary of what we have been talking about. The presentations will take about 10 minutes and we apologize for not being able to answer your questions due to our absence. So now let's begin. As we all know that smart connected products are getting more and more popular. These new types of products are exposing companies to new competitive opportunities and threats. They are reshaping industry boundaries, at the same time creating new industries. In many companies, smart connected products will force the fundamental questions. What business am I in? To understand it better, now let's move to the first factor of the Porter 5 forces, the threat of new entrants. It is difficult to enter the market because of the high fixed cost. For example, Thermo Fisher chemical analyzer enable the chemical analysis to be transmitted directly from the environment to the end user. In order to do so, Thermo Fisher needs to build a complete product cloud to capture, analyze, and store product data, and then distribute it both internally and to the customer. Another example is a iRobot vacuum Roomba. The barrier to enter the industry is high because it requires extensive experience in robotics and a large amount of engineering and robotics-related human capital. Broadening the product definitions can raise the barriers to entrance even higher. Bytronic, for example, a medical device company, usually offer pacemaker, insulin pumps, and other similar devices. However, now it also offers home health monitoring system, which allows the physicians to monitor their patient's device and physical state. The threat of new entrants is also low when the first movers in the industry utilize their advantage to improve products and service. Smart connected products can also increase buyer loyalty and switching costs, further raising the barrier to entry. The barrier, however, goes down when this product invalidated the strength of the existing company, usually in the case of product-less business. For instance, on-farm provides service to farmers by collecting data on several farm equipment to give better decisions to the farmers. Other examples can be Crestron with a rich user interface home system and Apple with a smartphone app to manage the connected home. The second element is the threat of substitutes. Smart connected products can offer superior performance, customization, and customer values, which reduce the threat of substitutes. iRobot vacuum can be used as an example again. Although there are a lot of competitors in the vacuum market, iRobot vacuum still has a strong base because of its exceptional functions. Not only can it clean the visible dirt, but also can program a schedule, pick up bad hair, and clean during busy days. On the opposite, the threat is high when wider product capabilities can subsume conventional products. For instance, Fitbit's wearable fitness device is a substitute for conventional devices such as running watches and pedometers. Moreover, new business models like the product as a service model can create a substitute for product ownership as well. For example, Zipcar provider provide customers with real-time access to vehicles when and where they need them. This substitutes for car ownership. Another example is share bike system. The user can pick up and return the bike and then only be charged for the amount of money that they used. This substitutes for not only purchased bikes but also for cars and other forms of urban transportations. The third element is the rivalry of competitors. The competitions can be decreased because of high fixed cost structure and the several new segments for differentiations and value-added service. Babolat, for example, with a new Play Pure Drive system, can now offer a service to help players improve the game via the tracking and analysis of ball speed, spin, and impact locations, which is delivered through a smartphone applications. On the contrary, the huge expansion of capabilities in smart connected products can lead companies to a feature and function arms race with rival. Example can be the smart sport band market. There are many competitors in the market right now, for example, Nike, Microsoft, or Apple. Each company release new sport band with unique feature every now and then, which make the competition here is really hard. Finally, rivalry can also increase as smart connected products become a part of a broader system, a trend we will discuss in a few minutes. Now let's move to the next factors with my friend Lacey.
Yes, moving on to the next force, which is the bargaining power of suppliers. For understanding how smart connected products will affect the suppliers' relationship and bargaining power, we have to first divide the suppliers into two groups: traditional suppliers who sell actual physical components and new suppliers that manufacturers never needed before. For example, they provide sensors, softwares, embedded operating system, data storage, and so on. So, the bargaining power of traditional suppliers will decrease because the smart and connectivity components are much more valuable and needed than physical ones. To some extent, they might even be able to replace the physical components. And for the same reason, the bargaining power of those new suppliers can be high. Again, the example of iRobot, Jabil Circuit, Kinyat Industrial, and Jeddah are classified as traditional suppliers. They are Chinese manufacturers and provide circuit boards, the actual body of the iRobot, and other physical components. For them, their bargaining power is low and will become lower in the future. On the other hand, Vuzix Corporation, which is a US manufacturer providing them with display devices and software, and in fact, a small part of costs goes to multiple Chinese manufacturers and big chunk of money goes to the US manufacturer's pocket. Move on to the last force, bargaining power of buyers. Smart connected products allow the companies know how their customer actually use the products, which gives the opportunities of creating better customized products with value-added services, hence lower the bargaining power of buyers. Secondly, switching costs will become higher because smart connected products also allow the companies to develop much closer customer relationships by capturing historical and product usage data. For example, a sport band or a health tracking device where all your activity history and your daily health status are stored, and you won't be able to check all these data if you're switched to another one. Thirdly, less dependency on distribution or service partners will allow the company to reach a higher profit margin. However, smart connected products also allow the customers to gain a better understanding of product performance and to choose which make their bargaining power high. And the product as service model, which has been mentioned before, it also increases buyers' power by reducing the switching cost. And finally, in conclusion, the effects of smart connected product on industry structure are rising barriers to entry, consolidation pressure will be amplified, and important new entrants are likely to emerge. And the most important point is that the system connects products will be the core advantage, not the products themselves. That's it. Thanks for your attention.